Your zucchini looks great one day. And the next, it's suddenly wilting. It might be the squash vine borer, one of the most destructive pests for summer squash. Today, I'll show you how to spot it early, treat it naturally, and stop it before it wipes out your plants. What is a squash vine borer? It's the larva of a moth, not a worm or beetle. The adult is a red and black clearwing moth that lays eggs near the base of squash stems in early to mid-summer, especially in early July in northern gardens. The real damage comes from the larva, which tunnels inside the stem, cutting off water and nutrients. How to spot the first signs? Here's what to look for. Sudden wilting on a healthy plant. Small holes at the base of the stem. Sawdust-like frass coming out of the stem. If you spot that, act fast. The borer is inside. Finding and removing borers. Gently slice the stem open lengthwise with a clean knife. Remove the white grub, 1 inch long, fat, and ugly. Mound moist soil over the wounded stem to encourage new root growth. It sounds intense, but you might save the plant. Organic prevention tips. Start early, prevention is easier than rescue. Wrap the base of young stems with aluminum foil or nylon stockings. Place floating row covers until flowers appear, then remove for pollination. Inspect the base of plants every few days for eggs, tiny, reddish-brown dots. Crush the eggs on site. Beneficial sprays. Bt, Bacillus thuringiensis, is an organic spray that kills larvae if applied before they enter the stem. Spray the lower stems weekly during peak egg-laying time. Reapply after rain. It's safe for bees, but target the stems, not flowers. Still with me? Here's a fun fact: most gardeners don't even realize their plant was attacked until it's too late. But now that you know the signs, you're already ahead of 90% of growers. Stick around. In just a moment, I'll share how planting one squash at the right time can save your entire harvest. Staggering planting dates. Borers are most active in early to mid-July. Try succession planting. Early harvest squash in spring. Second planting in late July, after moth activity drops. Late-season squash often escapes borer damage entirely. Use resistant varieties. Some squash types are less attractive to borers. Moscata varieties, like butternut or tromboncino, have solid stems and better resistance. Avoid yellow straightneck and traditional zucchini if borers are a recurring problem. When to let it go? Sometimes it's too late. If a plant is fully collapsed and blackened at the base, remove it to stop borers from spreading. Don't compost infested stems, burn or trash them. Rotate squash beds next season, borers overwinter in soil. Tips to keep plants alive. Water deeply 2-3 a week to reduce stress. Feed monthly with compost tea. Keep vines off the soil to reduce other pests. Mulch around the base, but leave space near stems. A healthy plant can sometimes outgrow damage if you catch it early. How to identify the moth. Want to stop the borers before they lay eggs? Learn to spot the moth itself. The adult squash vine borer moth looks like a wasp, with red-orange body, black wings, and fast, buzzing flight. You'll often see it hovering near squash plants in the early morning. Use yellow bowl traps filled with water to attract and drown moths. Cover new plants with row covers if you see moths flying. Catching the moths early gives your plants a head start. Squash vine borers are sneaky, but you're smarter. Check early, act fast, and protect your patch. Have your own tips? Drop them in the comments. Like, share, and let's keep growing, together.